So we just wrapped up our last day of filming for Papa's Day Off. First film that I've gotten produced, and starting out, literally everything went wrong. Our director of photography, which is the person who's supposed to film the whole movie, quit for personal reasons. We're like 3 days into filming when this happens, and I look at my producer, Jameson, and I'm like, can we still make this? Like, is this still going to happen? And he said, you know what? Whatever happens, we're just going to keep pushing through. And he ended up filming the whole thing, which was awesome. Me and him worked really well together because we both knew the script, and it just seemed like everything flowed from there. Jameson, you're the best for doing that. And again, first time producing a script. It took 5 years to get to that point. But the heartwarming part for me is my grandma and my grandparents. 90% of the script is true stories about my grandparents, so it was really cool to get to incorporate them. On top of that, I got to have some of my best friends from high school and college play the parts of themselves in the movie, which is just phenomenal. I can't describe the gratitude and thankfulness I have for not only my friends and family being in the film, but the crew members that we had from Cincinnati Filmmakers. This was a project that was all volunteers on a $0 budget. And we got volunteers not only to be the crew members, but as actors as well, for them to dedicate their time. And they really treated my friends and family like their own. They came down here to Walton, Kentucky, where I live, and we filmed it on the convent grounds for the Sisters of St. Joseph the Worker, and some of the best people in the world as well. These nuns have basically raised me as their own in a lot of ways. Me and my grandpa have worked for them on and off. For me for like 3 or 4 years, my grandpa for almost 20. So to get to film down here with them it was just like such a full circle moment. I can't really put into words. I still haven't really processed the fact that we were able to film all this. And Jameson and I, we were just talking about it yesterday when we wrapped on filming. It's like, it really just feels like we're not sure how we pulled this off. And that's where I believe everything happens for a reason. And I'm just thankful to God for the opportunity. I'm thankful to everyone who made donations that are going to help us on the back end. We still have a lot of work to do as far as the post-production side. So editing, color grading, voiceovers, just a lot of the things that, I didn't know anything about until we've done this. Cause again, it's my first time doing it, but just really excited for the next steps there. And everyone who's just had a hand in it, you guys all mean the world to me. I'm so thankful for the friends and family that were able to come down and be in it, regardless of how big or small the role, because they've stuck with me through 5 years of a lot of rough waters. There's been a lot of shortcomings and failures with me trying to get any of my scripts produced into a movie. I've been writing movie scripts for 5 years, and there was really a lot of failure. There was no sign of, oh, maybe we'll get picked up by a production company, or maybe I'll be able to get my friends and family to act in it if I do get one sold. And there was really just no signs of that coming from anywhere. And then Joe Porter and the Cincinnati Filmmakers gave me an opportunity to condense one of my feature-length scripts into a short film, and I did that. We all kind of went in blind, especially for me and my family and friends. Like, we had no idea what we were getting into, and it flowed so well. All we provided was lunch, and there were some really long days, a lot of struggles here and there throughout the days between equipment issues and weather and just trying to figure out how to make a movie. And it just went really, really well. So I'm just so thankful. Again, just feels surreal. And that's the other thing that, I don't share on here very often, but a lot of people have been so judgmental and hateful of the things that I put out on social media. When it comes to my stories, nobody knows if that's a real story or a movie script idea. So who are we to judge, whether it's me talking about something that happened in my past or a shortcoming or an idea? Nobody knows. I'm going to, in a lot of ways, I guess you could say, show the worst, most unfiltered version of the content on social media and just simply see who's willing to stick with me through that. And that's why I did it. That was the plan from the very beginning. So now that it's finally culminated in an opportunity to produce a short film, it's just very gratifying. And I'm just so excited to see how it goes, especially after kind of watching people that I've always believed in take that leap of faith with me, because I'm not going to lie, like I was terrified. I was terrified to do this. I had no idea what I was doing. I knew I had a script that I liked. I didn't know if my friends and family would be good enough to act as themselves. They came in and they crushed it. I didn't know if we'd be able to get actors for the other roles that weren't my friends and family, and they came in and were phenomenal. And not only were they great, they were super understanding and patient with us along the way. So we were able to put together a group of all volunteers, because that's what Cincinnati Filmmakers is. It's people who have a passion for film and people who are trying to gain some experience, and you just throw them in. So this whole thing was really just like this huge experimental internship, and it went so well. And don't get me wrong, there were some ups and downs and long days, but it was phenomenal. And I'm so thankful, again, to Jameson, Sean. You guys know who you are. All my friends and family, you guys know who you are. The Sisters of St. Joseph the Worker, for letting us film on their property and be a part of the film. Like I said, they've been with me my entire life. I'm just so thankful to everyone who was a part of it in any degree. You guys mean the world to me. And to be able to produce a film again with just the people that I've always loved and believed in, it's something that's just something I'll never forget. And the relationships that you get to make with other people. I've met so many new faces and people who I probably would normally never even get to cross paths with in a normal day or in another job. So it's just been a phenomenal experience. I'm so thankful to Joe, Teresa, and Matt. You guys know who you are. And it was a really special experience. And I don't know how the film will turn out, but it's something that the people who were involved with it, it's a memory we'll get to have forever. And regardless of where the chips may fall, I know we all gave it everything we had, and it was just really fun and cool to do. So that's a wrap on the filming of Papa's Day Off. Really looking forward to putting out a lot of bloopers and bits as we get into the post-production side. And again, to everyone who was a part of this with me, I'm just thankful for you all, and I'm excited to see what the future holds, not only for movie script and film stuff with Cincinnati Filmmakers, but also just with social media with my family and friends. That's something that I'm going to keep doing, keep pursuing, and this is kind of I guess you could say, the start of a new chapter. For me, this has never been about the views, the clicks, or the clout. I don't care about the numbers and the following. Like, I want it to be done the way that I believe God wants me to do it, and I want to do it with the people that I truly love and care about, and the people that have supported me from day one. So you all know who you are, whether it's Louis T and the cross-country guys from high school, or all my boys from 219 in college, and especially my Nana and Papa and my family. You guys have always been there for me, and I just feel like this might be the first step towards something special. So I'm really appreciative of everyone that was involved, appreciative of all you out there on social media who have continued to support me. And Talks with Tom is back, better than ever, and I look forward to just continuing this Papa's Day Off project, and hopefully promoting it through social media and some of these stories that I'm going to continue to share, and hopefully get the people that have always been in my corner, kind of get them on camera, get them on the microphones, and get them a little bit more involved as we move into promoting this short film. So we're back.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg.
You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E.
Yeah. You know who's back up in this motherfucker. So blaze the weed up then. Blaze that shit up, nigga. Yeah. Sup, Snoop?
Top dog, light 'em all, nigga, burn this shit up. DPGC, my nigga, turn that shit up. CPT, LBC, yeah, we hooking back up. And when they bang this in the club, baby, you got to get up. Thug niggas, drug dealers, yeah, they giving it up. Low life, yo life, boy, we living it up. Taking chances while we dancing in the party for sure.